Lieutenant Hiroshi Tanaka tightens his grip on the controls of his Zero. The wind tearing across the canopy. Below him, a group of American Hellcats and Corsairs twists and dives, but one plane catches his eye. Its right wing is shredded, metal hanging like tattered cloth. Yet it refuses to fall. It keeps flying. Tanaka blinks, certain his eyes deceive him. How can this be? He mutters to his wingman. Japanese pilots have been trained to recognize a crippled plane as a guaranteed kill. One damaged wing meant death. The American plane, riddled with flak and missing half its stabilizer, maintains level flight. For the first time, Tanaka feels unease. The Americans weren't invincible by chance. The F-6F Hellcat, reinforced with self-sealing fuel tanks and rugged landing gear, could withstand hits that would have destroyed lighter fighters. Its wings, though torn, retained enough integrity for control surfaces to function. The aircraft's engineering allowed pilots to survive in return, often shocking enemy observers. Flak bursts around Tanaka's squadron. He sees another American fighter, this one missing part of his tail, climb sharply and vanish behind clouds. Japanese pilots are stunned. Their doctrine says such a plane should have spiraled into the sea. Yet, he's maneuvering and returning fire. Every pilot in the sky begins to realize the rules they learned to no longer apply. Inside the Hellcat, Lieutenant James Jimmy Thompson fights exhaustion and adrenaline. His plane has lost a wing panel to anti-aircraft fire. He knows the risk a single wrong turn could tear the fuselage apart. Yet the plane feels solid, almost miraculous. Jimmy pulls the throttle, banking sharply, and Tanaka sees it evade him again. The human skill, combined with superior engineering, creates a terrifying reality. Tanaka hesitates. His confidence wanes as he watches more crippled planes return to the deck, still firing, still alive. Japanese pilots start retreating, stunned and fearful. What was meant to be an easy kill becomes a deadly lesson. These Americans and their machines defy logic, defy expectation. On the ground, Japanese commanders note reports from pilots. The narrative spreads quickly. American planes survive what should have been fatal hits. Morale begins to shift. A new realization dawns. Allied air power isn't just about numbers. It's about planes built to endure. Pilots trained to exploit every ounce of their machine's resilience. The Hellcat, Corsair, and other rugged fighters were born from years of wartime adaptation. Designers at Grumman focused on survivability, range, and firepower, knowing every plane would face intense anti-aircraft fire over the Pacific. The fact that crippled aircraft could return home changed the game entirely, forcing Japanese pilots to rethink engagement strategies. Tanaka pulls up, barely evading another Hellcat. He watches it limp toward the horizon, wing mangled but unbowed. Fear and awe mix in the cockpit. He knows this battle is lost before it truly began, not because of bravery alone, but because of the resilience and engineering of American aircraft. High above Okinawa, the lesson becomes clear. Technological endurance matters as much as skill. Every torn wing, every battle-scarred fuselage is a testament to the design philosophy that will ultimately define air superiority in the Pacific. March 19, 1945. Lieutenant Tanaka returns to base, shaken and silent. Below him, more American fighters limp back to their carriers. Planes that should have fallen, planes that survived. And in that moment, the Pacific War is no longer predictable. It is a war of engineering, endurance, and human will. A lesson the Japanese pilots would never forget.